Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby. I ran out of oh, babies after yesterday, man. I almost broke the speakers. Saw the replays of those. Like, look at that madman. Look at that madman. Why would anybody want to listen to this show when a guy's screaming like that? But they do. They love it. As we say, good morning to everybody out there getting off the graveyard shift. If you're at work, what is happening, drive safely during this holiday season. There's a lot of crazy drivers out there. Trust me on that. Guys are veering into the lane, not using their turn signal. You know what? Be safe. Drive the speed limit.
While you're on this, just very, very quickly, the people who ride you to get to a red light, when we all can see there's nowhere to go,
yeah,
get a life.
Yeah, I agree. The driving has just gotten worse. When I ask you, hey, are you leaving your parking spot? Don't look at me crazy because I'm asking you a question. I'm saying politely, hey, sir, how you doing? Somebody just looked at me crazy. It's like, and then just turned their car off and got off the spot. It's like, dude, relax. Anyway, good morning, everybody out there.
This is our common decency. Like,
yeah,
I totally agree with you on this one. Like, hey, are you coming out? Oh, no, okay, no big deal.
Yeah.
Or hey, would you like to take my spot? I do that all the time to people.
Yeah.
We're leaving. Would you like to take my spot?
Yeah, just, people are ignorant, man. Anyway, not everybody. Not our roasters. Not our roasters. Good morning to YouTube and Twitch.
And
good morning to the Comcast.
Good to each other.
Good morning to the Comcast business text line. Teachers, cops, students. I didn't hear it because I was talking, so I see you guys laugh. What was so funny?
I'm like Brock Purdy over here. I'm throwing layered jokes in.
No. Well, what was that joke?
It's to be good to each other. Be good to each other.
Is that a Goodfellas line?
No, it's Ryan Covey. He used to say at the end of every show.
Oh, I don't remember what he said at every show.
Well,
you guys worked at night. I was knocked out.
I know.
By 10 o'clock. Or I was at a Warriors game. Anyway, Howard Eskin is going to join us in a second. He's going to join us, and we still have these cool T-shirts.
Oh, so many people hit me up on Instagram, on Twitter, and they're like, how can I get one of these T-shirts?
How can you get them?
Well, it's breakingt.com/957 the game.
I'll put it up for you right now.
Yeah, and it's right there. Yeah, perfect. Right in the camera. Just a little over. There you go. Right there, B. breakingt.com/957. And it's a really, really good shirt. So I washed mine last night after I wore it during the day, and let me tell you, none of the ink or anything comes off. It doesn't, some T-shirts, you wash them a couple times, they start to fade or whatever. Now, this is a high-quality T-shirt. It's nice and soft, and it's got that stretchy material. It's really well done. I mean, this is a good T-shirt.
Do you think Howard Eskin from Sports Radio 94 WIP will wear it?
No, because it's not made of mink.
Oh, it's not? Well, here's what he said before we bring him onto the airwaves. But Loveman's giving him a private show right now, so I will just wait. Loveman's been on the phone.
Well, Loveman's rattled because Miami might leave the, ACC.
Well, that's fine. Miami needs to leave. They're going to be irrelevant, whatever conference they play in. ACC, Big East, SEC. It does not matter. It does not matter. They're done.
So then, what does Cal and Stanford do if there's no ACC?
Who knows? Who knows?
Fresno
State. It's a mess right now. It is a mess. We got Howard. The private show's done. All right, since we got Howard on the airwaves.
Private show.
No, Love is talking to us. He's giving his takes off. So Love does to me on the show call. He starts giving me his takes like, whoa. Take garlic fries and baseball, guys.
I was just saying hi to him. Welcoming our guest.
Howard Eskin what was it, Thursday or Friday?
It was Thursday.
Thursday. We had the little fellow on that day too, huh? Howard Eskin on Sirianni and Shanahan.
Nick Sirianni is better than Kyle Shanahan. I mean, it's not even close. It's not even close.
Well, Howard, good morning to you. And I do appreciate you, Howard, because we call you, you pick up the phone. Unlike a lot of your other jabronis out there in Philadelphia, they just go.
You know what? Just deal with me, you nitwit.
Who's a nitwit now, Howard?
No, I'm not a nitwit. Hey, listen, the players are the ones that make plays. And if the players don't make the plays, then the coach looks foolish. Everybody blames the coach when they lose, and then they blame the players, or they blame the coach when they lose, and then they never give them credit when they win. I'm tired of it.
Well, I know you're tired of it because you got your ass kicked on Sunday, and you had to watch it from the sidelines. As Nick Sirianni quit on the run game, Howard. Swift, 6 carries. Coaches have to put their players in position to succeed.
When you're behind, what are you going to run the ball when you're behind? What are you, are you that stupid?
They were down a possession for 2.5 quarters. He had a 6-0 lead. It was a 14-6 game at the half, and Swift didn't touch the ball. You guys got pass happy.
The biggest problem was they kicked 2 field goals on those 2 drives in the first quarter, and you need to score touch. You get up 10 on that team, and they're goners. But, hey, listen, it's over. I don't even know. Was there a game on Sunday? I missed it. Was there a game on Sunday?
You were there,
Did you leave
Howard.
early like the rest of the Philadelphia fans?
I can't leave early. I was waiting for the game to start. I mean, come on.
Did Deebo Samuel approach you in pregame? Did he walk through one of your hits?
Debo who?
The guy who scored 3 touchdowns? That Debo? 150
Debo
yards?
who? I forget. After a certain point, it didn't make any difference. All right.
You're as rattled as Mariota right now, bro. You okay?
Yeah, you all right? You all right out there, Howard? I mean, come on, what was that locker room reaction like after they got their ass kicked by the 49ers? What was it like in that locker room?
The same as after any loss, and they don't lose many. And it was, hey, listen, they're just going to move on to the next game. They realized they got beat. I think it was the 49ers. They realized they got beat, and you got to move on to the next game. You can't dwell on a game. So if you want them to cry and moan and complain about everything else, stop it. It's one game. Now, they can't let that happen for multiple games. Remember, the 49ers, if I remember correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong, didn't they lose 3 in a row?
Yeah.
Okay, weren't you guys all over them after they lost 3 in a row?
No, I
was.
No, he was. I wasn't, because I realized what was going on here. You played 3 straight teams coming off a bye. You're tired. You don't have Debo and Trent Williams. I am the voice of reason. That's why, I say wait till the bye week. Debo's going to be back, and we're going to get rolling again. And what happened? They got rolling again. And now they've outscored the Cowboys and Eagles by a combined score of 84-29. 84-29.
And throw the Giants in there, too, because they blew them out, too. The entire NFC East has gotten bodied by the
NFC
Niners.
One game has nothing to do with the other. And if you're the voice of reason, man, that is pathetic for you guys. That is really the voice of reason for what?
Hey, the voice of reason. So when guys like you come on here talking that junk, listen, you can say what you want to say. You got no linebackers. Your secondary soft. Jalen's got you put too much on Jalen Hurts' shoulder. You quit on a run game. Your coach is overhyped. And who's this big fat security guard trying to interject himself into the game? Big Dom? How dumb is Philadelphia? You guys glorify Big Dom and Rocky, and Rocky's not even real.
Hey, listen, it was a situation. Dom actually knows Greenlaw, and they were laughing with each other outside the locker room after the game, and John Lynch was there. They were all laughing about it. So it's something that happened in the game. Whatever. It had nothing to do.
Yeah, I agree. It's totally overblown, but he did get thrown out.
Your city overblew it, though. They were like, oh, Big Dom for president. Oh, Big Dom's the legend.
The national media overblew it.
Yeah, I agree.
Mike Florio you need content, especially when you're doing a pregame show that night. So whatever it is, he needed content. Oh, the league is probably going to have some kind of discipline. They're not going to have anything. All right? There's not going to be anything. It was a spur of the moment. Dom happened to be there. Your guy really touched him. He didn't touch your guy. So whatever. It's just
Greenlaw's got to be smarter. I agree.
Stop.
No, but like I would say that regardless of whether we're talking to Howard or not. Like Greenlaw's got to be smart on that. I'm curious the perception on Sirianni, because when Jalen Hurts went into the tent, then went into the locker room, and then came back out, to me, the game was over. And there's a big picture element that you have to have as a head coach. And they're throwing the ball down 22 points with like 6 minutes to go. They had their starting running back out there, and he almost gets his head taken off late in that game. I thought it was a little reckless from the head coach. Am I alone in that, or did Philadelphia agree with me?
Well, half of the nitwits agreed with you, and half of them didn't. But see, that's a talking point, which you guys need it. There's other people that need it. They play the guys. I mean, you respect your players and you play the guys. You never quit until the end. If there's a minute left and you're down 21 and you send your offense back on the field, then you don't do it. Then it really is over. So 6 minutes left. You never know. After you score, and then you could get an onside kick, which is very difficult these days. But whatever the case, I don't really care. That really had nothing to do with the game. Everybody came out of it. But guys like you are going to look what Giuliani did. I don't care.
Well, Howard, I mean, this is your starting quarterback who you paid $200 million to, and if he goes down...
Concussion protocol, whatever protocol. He was examined in the locker room, examined in the medical tent, examined in the locker room. He cleared all the boundaries, and he came out and played. I mean, you respect your quarterback, and he says, I'm good. And he says, I'm good. Okay, you're out there. You can get hurt on any play.
Well, that's obvious.
Joe Burrow didn't even get touched when he got hurt. Yeah. Now, most of them don't get touched when they get hurt. Now, Trevor Lawrence obviously was touched when he got hurt, but most of them don't get touched. It's got to play the game. All these other things, and the Eagles didn't play well enough to win, and the 49ers did play well enough to win. But you're going to give all the credit to Kyle Shanahan, who lost the Super Bowl against the Patriots.
Oh, we're really doing that.
He lost the Super Bowl to the Patriots. That's a nitwit comment there. The offensive coordinator lost the game when Dan Quinn's the defensive coordinator, and he had a 28-3 lead, but the defense giving up 25 points, and Shanahan lost it.
Don't get cute. Don't get cute.
Oh, come on. That's a nitwit take right there, Howard. You're better than that.
Now, I want to make sure.
It's like Pete Carroll lost the Super Bowl because he let his guy make a call, and Russell Wilson obviously made a bad pass, and they still had a timeout left.
But the difference is Pete was the head coach. Kyle Shanahan was the offensive coordinator.
Wore that.
Dan Quinn was the head coach who put it all on Shanahan. That's why he doesn't even have a job right now. And he got fired a couple years later. Howard, real quick, you got an up-close personal look at Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, and Brendan Ayuk. How impressed were you of Brock Purdy on Sunday?
This is hard to say. Do I really have to say this? I was impressed. I was impressed.
Really?
All right. Yeah, I was. I was impressed. I mean, a guy out of nowhere. It depends on what team you're playing on, but he's playing on the right team. He's doing the right things. He's making good passes. He's making good decisions. But, most of the players are wide open. But nonetheless, I was impressed. Yes.
Wow, no,
look at that backhanded compliment.
I'm tired of this nonsense.
Well, one more. From the Eagles' perspective, what are you taking away, good and bad, from this game? Because it sounds like you're like, throw this game away, and I get that element. It doesn't mean anything once they come to the playoffs, but what's something that you're taking away good for the Eagles that came out of this game, and one thing bad? I want to know their perspective.
Well, the two drives in the first quarter were good drives until they got to the red zone. So they did some good things. There's not much good when you get your ass kicked. So really, there's not much good. Defense didn't play well. Some of the guys were a little soft. They're missing a linebacker, who'll be back this week. So other than that, there's not a lot of good to take out of it. But again, you move on to the next game. That's just, what are you going to do? Hey, you guys are going to get beat somewhere along the line, too. Somebody's going to step up and beat your ass.
Well, we're bird hunting right now, Howard.
Put your money where your mouth is. I'm going to bet you right now. I'm going to bet you right now. What's your favorite Philly cheesesteak spot in Philly? I'll pay for you to have a meal. I will Venmo you directly, personally, whatever it is.
I don't think Howard eats cheesesteaks. I think Howard's vegan.
I don't eat red meat, but I'll eat a chicken cheese, and it's Geno's.
Okay, all right.
Geno's, you know what, Howard? That's on brand for you, because no real Philadelphians eat from Geno's. They go to Ishka-Bibbles. They go to Steve's Princess Steaks. They don't go to Geno's. You're a tourist out there, Howard.
He likes what he likes.
Here's what I'll tell you. Don't get Cheese Whiz on it. Cheese Whiz is a scam. It's watered-down Velveeta cheese. And Velveeta cheese is good, but I want American or provolone.
So wait, what are you guys betting? What are you guys betting?
So here's what I'm betting. I'm betting that the Niners will not lose another regular season game, and if they lose a regular season game, Howard, I will Venmo you directly through our producer here. I will Venmo you money.
I don't have Venmo. I got scammed yesterday, so
we'll figure out a way. I'll Zelle you, Cash App you, whatever it is. We will find a way.
Tell you what, here's what I'm going to do. If I lose, I am going to send you a cheesesteak, but I'm going to do it ground, so it might take 5 days to get me.
I thought you were going to send it horseback knowing how old you are.
Next day air, Howard? You're not going to do next day air? You're not going to do next day air?
No, why would I waste my money?
Send me a telegram while you're at it.
Howard, keep it real. You're still writing checks, huh? Are you still sending money orders?
No, I don't do money orders. Write a checks or you transfer money, from
your account. Do you get your shoe shine?
Why? There's nothing wrong.
I wear Vans every week, so I clean up the white part because There's a lot of teams that paint their fields green, so that comes off on the shoes.
Yeah.
But I have style. I have beats that match the Vans, that match the tie. So I just do different Vans each week. But do I get I would get my shoe size. I wouldn't look like the slobs that some of you guys look like.
Hey, no, listen. Hey, listen. You see me on television, Howard. Hey, put on the Warriors game on NBC Sports Bay Area pre and post game show. You'll see how your boy's styling and profiling, baby. Ric Flair's got nothing on me.
How good are the Warriors?
Hey, we're all right. They don't look good though. They may not be playing well, but I'm looking well, Howard.
Okay, well, that's a matter of opinion, I'm sure.
Hey, the streets are talking, Howard. Hey, listen, Howard.
Hey, listen, ugly
we're
is
burr
still
hunting
ugly,
right now.
Okay, ugly is still ugly.
Okay, so you're now joining the Eagles secondary, backpedaling and not trying to go in on this bet. I'm good with that though, but I'm letting you know right now. I'll put my money where my mouth is.
I'll take it. Cheesesteak.
Perfect deal.
All right.
Get out of here, Howard. Get out of here.
Have a great day, buddy.
Get out of here, you nitwit. Talk to you in the playoffs.
You guys are frauds.
Get out of here, you nitwit. We're calling Cataldi next time, all right? We're calling Cataldi. We're not wasting our time with you, Howard. Have a good day.
Okay.
See you, buddy.
Howard Eskin.
Great grandpa, tell me what Jesus was like in high school.